Hey everyone, this is Dr. Andy with AG Thrive, and I am here today to try and bring some awesome value for you and helping you to grow the life, love, family, success you want, deserve, to really give you a blueprint to living your best life. And what I want to talk about today is something that I just think is really amazing and unique in its application, the breadth of its application, because it's about basically creating a ratio of positive to negative in all areas of your life, and how that might just be the key to thriving in your marriage, at the workplace, in your own individual life, in your mindset. But you know, and it's interesting because there's actual research about the specific number, the specific ratio you're supposed to have a marriage that's really thriving and almost immune to, immune might be too strong a word, but to adversity or, to divorce. And it's all about, it's essentially, if you imagine for a moment that your relationship or, your workplace or your own, the way you think is kind of like an account, like a financial account. And all those positive moments or interactions or, are like a nice healthy deposit. And it's inevitable through life that you're going to take withdrawals out of those relationships in the workplace. You're just gonna have an off moment, you're gonna say the wrong thing, you're gonna forget something, or maybe I'm just talking about this past week for myself. But, as long as you're consistently putting in more of those positive deposits into the areas of life that matter most, then there's a safety net, right? That there's such a surplus there, that you're going to weather those moments, those withdrawals a lot more successfully. So what that looks like in marriage, we're talking about, you reach out your hand to hold hands with your significant other and they reciprocate. It's a moving towards, right? You give a compliment and your significant other, right, starts to appreciate that. You see them smile. So it kind of takes both, right? It requires the giver to give and the receiver to receive, and ideally some reciprocation. At the workplace, that's, giving a compliment and acknowledging someone for their hard work. It's, in your own internal mind, it's just, thinking more optimistically. It's giving yourself a kind of internal pat on the back, but those are all just some ideas that come off the top of my head. But you want to be careful to really watch. In marriage, that ratio is 5-1. You want to have 5 positives to every negative. In the workplace, it's like a very specific number, like 3.3 something to 1. It's not pi, but it's 3.3 something to 1. And I think internally, I don't actually know if there's a specific number, but if you just think in general, if I'm having more positive thoughts than negative, and that ratio's in surplus of 3-1, that's probably a pretty optimistic, happy, well-functioning person. So, and it's inevitable, like I said, those negatives, that side of it's gonna happen, right? So you need to be very intentional then about making sure that you're creating those positive moments, those interactions, those words, to make sure that there's a nice, healthy surplus. And if you do that, you might just grow the life, love, family, and success you want and deserve. So there you go. Creating a positive ratio of positive negative of moments, interactions, words in the areas of life that matter most to you might just be one of the most important aspects of thriving that you can do. So this is Dr. Andy. Wish you all the best, and thanks for joining me.